alive or what? I suddenly lost internet again. I don't know why. But I was able to pause once I was like, hey, why is everything not working? Oh, that's why it's not working. Alright, pause. I shouldn't have lost too much, I don't think. Should be good to continue.
Benedicta! I'll kill you, Roswell!
What? He's gone nuts.
Oh shit, he's priming.
I don't think he can. Didn't we take time from him?
Not now. Come on.
Now we're gonna get Ifrit versus Titan, hopefully.
Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit!
There we go. Brother. Yeah, as long as we're here, we may as well destroy another. Oh shit! What I thought turned away from him. That's how he's getting his power.
But if you can do it, then so could I!
Alright, let's go.
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Attack fast enough. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting red anyways. Is he about to grow even bigger? Holy shit, are you kidding me? That is badass. fireball the entire time though. Fireball to knock the stones out of this castle, don't worry about it. Thanks. How massive can you be where you make E3 look like a toy? Punch his finger. Am I really just gonna have to take away at something like this? Really? Chip damage after chip damage. Damage going. Alright, staggers, now what? That was all the damage you did. Holy shit, are you kidding me? Oh. Let's get back in the controller. Where are my fireballs coming out? Like, oh wait, I'm not controlling. Kidding. hit him. You got a fight for like another 20 minutes. Ah, I jumped in time on that one. $250,000 damage. Hellfire! Fuck. Come on. Yikes. Okay.
Heads up, Hugo!
Got him. There we go. About to get an oogie for it. Here comes the oogie fruit. Unless my internet just crashed again. No, that's... Alright, just acting weird. Okay, now what's going on? Now where am I?
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Nothing. Congratulations, you did nothing.
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it.
You leave Joe alone,
No
damn it.
matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Are you Bahamut or you Odin? I think you
Titan
Bahamut.
was strong.
Your Majesty,
But Mythos is stronger.
What the?
For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss.
So you just stood there and watched this whole time, you guys didn't even try to help, huh?
One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
That's now 3 crystals we've destroyed.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin.
or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
That was not Bahamut.
The Empire
Somewhere
agreed
else.
to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Aww. You're in the middle of a war, still find love.
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
That's Titan's dead.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah! Terence,
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Oh, fuck.
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive.
Just.
just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
No choice but to go back. Alright, well. Force my hand, I guess we'll go back.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
I mean, yeah. Mother Chris is dead and Kuka's dead, but
Walkways need patching up.
Sid.
there's still a lot of shit going down.
What became of Kupka?
Came with him, he died.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Oh, I didn't have
Come
enough.
again.
Fuck you.
I may have more for you.
All right, Clive. Me too. I've been doing my best to keep on top of it all. The rest, and anyone... Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
Yeah, he wasn't even on that list when I first looked. I stumbled across him. Nice. I have a feeling I should probably just get on Google,
Clive,
look up all those
you're back.
hunts, and just get them done
I
in
have.
one day.
And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto. Any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Oh, come on.
Thank you. I will.
No, just a heavy downpour just hit. It's been like, oh, bright, beautiful, gorgeous sun, rain. Bright, beautiful, gorgeous, heavy downpour.
Ah, the
Oh, it's starting to
conquering
clear up,
hero
right?
returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave, as did his men. slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waluders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Let's take a look. That's what the lands look like.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands.
Let the others fight each other to the death.
Of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed. It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Walooder standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
There's something doing his old age.
He is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Ooh, no crafting recipe.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though. Well, don't just stand there, go. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
I don't. I'll never, I'll never use that. Goodbye.
I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. Is that all?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Cooper is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Back, are ya? What's Sancfordian, dear? Not bad, if I do say so myself. You can thank me later.
Now I'll put that on. Holy shit, it takes a lot of wire. Huh.
And?
Maybe we'll Google those iron. Yeah.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Cooper is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying.
Shut the fuck up.
He is. The big baby.
Fucking kill him.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
I like how that does it.
I have quite the find for you today. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
I do like that. That is amusing.
Thanks to Sid.
Exchange. You have wiring,
Now
right?
what can I do for you?
I have 94,000 gil. Spend some of it.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
What do you need? So, what'll it be?
I don't have anything diamond. Oh, there it is. You need to acquire 243 wire. Now I got 415, so plenty for now. White worm bone. Let's see if any of those hunts are for a white worm.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Heartbeat. It might be. I think that's the one we're gonna go at. The Near East Pool. I don't know which one of you is these. There it is. Look at all this. Face off patient. Ease pool. Here.
Ready, go? Yeah! Enough of you, are there? Straight home now.
I guess I'll stay at the Chocobo because I'm sure more monsters will pop up along the way. Well, shit, we didn't even get all the way down. I guess you're right, it was right next to the East Pool.
A wild one. Nice area. Over here!
Come on, die already. Fucker. Fuck. I wasted that one, didn't I? Already back up to 90,000. That's not quite cool.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from
Hugo Kupka's dead, isn't he?
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
I do need gelatin. That might be him. What, I'm gonna be in Korea? Southern region. Rosaria, right? That's the southernmost part of Rosaria. Going off across the border. Guess we'll just head that way. If not, probably get down to this. Well, that's a port. Guys, we'll just head for that. See what happens.
Faster!
Don't care, leave me alone.
Time to fight.
Nope, time to run fast. Sparkly.
Straight home now.
A clock? Oh, yeah, ran right into it. They put that sparkling thing there, like, hey, go for the sparkling thing. Oh, look what's there, too. Great game design.
So we can take us unawares. This one. Get him. Over here. Get him. Go for it.
Come on. There we go.
Over here. This one. Get him. This one. Get him. Over here.
Come on.
Let's try it. Over here. This one. Go for it.
Got him. Got the gelatin thing that I need. Holy shit! 5,700 experience. I did not expect that. Yes, that's what I needed. Gelatinous mass.
Let's do. Now, whatever it was.
That means I
telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own.
What do you need? A Sancfordian, do you?
There it is. On this mass.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
And you can't upgrade it anymore. Them armlets.
That it?
Much better than what I just made. Nice.
Fine.
Oh, I don't see a white bourbon thingy, so I guess I'm just not gonna worry about it for now.
We're seeing troops amassing at every...
Oh, but we got enough. Yay.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. All yours. Best of luck out there.
Yeah.
Sid?
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something? Just spreading the word. So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
I don't remember how to get there.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goops has an indomitable rival in Gav. One is the sweet little babe in arms to be cooed over. The other, the naughty little boy who'd pull on my pigtails.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
It hasn't been. It was just right below me. I just don't know how to get to her. Yeah, she is somewhere in this area, but how the fox do you get to her? Ah, stairs going down. Found him. Took a right when I should have taken the left.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And
yeah,
this is
making
for...
airship.
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Let's go.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
What you need for it. Hopefully you had to get the parts.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
All right.
Let me guess, I gotta find them now and tell them. Oh, it did it for me automatically. Nice.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword-grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valkyrie. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Why did you have me speak
After
the
the
last time again?
Stardust, then, eh? Which one of these 2 lucky souls is going with you?
Gav, you're with me.
All right, then.
They leave Otto behind, he's a good leader.
So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Valkyrie. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Valkyrie, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
while you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting him fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
Alright, we're back here. Moving into the side of the road. Wait. No. Actually, you can't get that from here. Last time I went the wrong way.
Now where's Gav? Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Stop looking at the water. I know it's very pretty, but stop looking at the water.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Did I miss something? Yes, I did. All right. Last one is ta-da!
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Hopefully he's that. Oh, wait! Before we go for Gav, let's take these guys out. Get that item.
Waken, quick!
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
If there's not two men around here to talk to.
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Yes.
Right. Ready to go home, boy? Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Let's find out.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, beat sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Yay! Fucking hell, we're 100,000 gold. Whatever. Gee, I got a bunch of guild bugs.
Suppose we better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You got out else? You'll not find a better price than that.
Pocket.
I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much.
Oh, I don't use. Fuck off.
You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I heard what you told Nan about Kupka.
Hopefully all our old friends can rest easy now.
I want to do another hunt. That was fun. But not yet. I think it's this. I remember running past her. And take a left, not a right.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Why did you make me walk over here? You could have just had me.
Oh, Sid,
do this
is
during the
this
cutscene.
about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Exactly what I was thinking of. Lost. The airship fit. Perfect.
Good day to you.
I remember it being a bitch trying to...
Sid.
place.
It's all but spent.
Staircase, there it is. That's how you get down there.
Crystals we get from the tailor all.
Glad I remember how to get there a lot easier and faster.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. Straight home
Wow,
now.
level 13. I have 3,000 ability points and I have nothing I want to spend them on. I like those skills more than I already got, but I got literally nothing else to spend the points on. I guess I'll master that.
It's over.
Over in an instant.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Come out wherever you are. Shave and a haircut. 2 bits.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. This one.
Took him out, took him down.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Is that enough for now?
We're seeing troops amassing.
No
surprises there.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
410, holy shit.
All done?
We'll work on this. No. We'll work on this quest line. Get shit done for Mid, then I'll just finish off the stream with all the hunts.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goops has...
To the left, to the left.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Yeah, why am I a gopher? I am Sid, leader of this whole group, and I'm a gopher. I am a little disappointed that they won't be making me an airship. A regular ship is gonna go a lot faster.
Harpocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always.
Well,
if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom
of course I'm
in
going
your
to pick
capable
Jill.
hands, Clive.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, who will accompany you?
Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Like I wasn't gonna choose Jill.
No. Where's Jill?
There's talk.
I'll say the song over here.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Are those Papio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Papio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're
Up! You'll not find a bruised fresh cuts. Come and get them before they're gone.
What can I interest you in today? Ah, yes.
Oh, he had a single clove of garlic. Good thing he had one left over for us.
How the hell is anyone's...
Oi, don't touch anything. If that's what you want. Go on, take it.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
We'll probably have to go out into the wild to get the egg, aren't we?
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Papio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Yes, yes I would. I'll bend over, barrel shore off.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells?
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would.
I'll definitely eat your pie.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh,
You're right.
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
Nope.
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Oh, stay with me on the beach. Near the water. Terrible.
Wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Oh, I'm never drinking.
Wait, who died?
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and
But
Clive,
first, yes.
thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Measure twice, cut once.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Give me my ship. Give me my ship and I'm gonna do some hunts. What's already 5:30? Sheesh.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
No surprises there.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this. All done?
Soon.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone.
Media explodes,
That's one
killing everyone.
down,
The
just
end.
3 more to go.
That's how the game ends. Terrible.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance.
Not a bad idea. Hey, Diaz parody.
That's what
That's
she was
not
meant to
actually.
do.
That's not a mouse.
You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what
I
my
forget
dad
how many
wanted.
mother crystals there were.
I'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
S rank, yeah, we'll. E. $50. Oh no. Debut Sambury. Yeah. Yes. Like, this doesn't even come with a picture, just scribbling. Southern Sandburg. I don't want to go there because that's a bitch to get out of. There you are. Oh fuck, we landed right in it. But then I go over there. It's good. I don't know. I didn't go there. South.
Keep them pilchers nice and chill.
Look at this place. We spend half.
Come on. Faster!
I don't know if PSP knows how to whistle. What the fuck was that? Did that thing just make a tornado? Oh shit, it's the thing we were looking for, I think. I saw this one where they're making a tornado, I'm like, hey, what's it making a tornado for? Ah.
That's what I think it is. This isn't gonna be easy. This one. Get him. Go for it.
Ah, perfect dodge in that one.
This one.
Go. Got it. Wow, clouded eye. But we got 10, yes.
Rest well.
Feel like what's that happening? Yeah, upgrade it. It does seem to be pretty much the same as that.
No, I will.
Ooh, there's a side quest with the green mark, the plus mark. That means, gives you something if you do it. Oh, they're gonna do another hunt.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
That's the cannon's raid. I mean, because gave 20 points, I didn't want 20. What I got left for B. I got 2 C's left. Anything else? Or whatever. And a Hyperion.
Run like the wind.
What the fuck? Oh, because I ran into it? That was weird.
That'll do, girl. Nice try.
Oh, hello. Alright, well, it's not here. Right here. Oh, is that it? Nope, Minotaur. Still take it down though, but.
Over here! Get up! This one!
Another Minotaur? Sheesh.
Get up! This one! This one. Over here. Get him. Over here.
Sucker him again. Sucker him again. Meteorite. Always take those. That's gotta be. I just gotta get over there somehow.
This might take a while.
No,
Over here. Get him.
Look at that. Kill them both in midair without touching the ground. Nice. Okay, it's not what we're running, but let's do.
Get him. Over here. This one.
We've come across plenty of nasties. We still can't find it? Man, they must be hiding it like crazy. Might just have to give up and use a guide. It can be annoying having to use a guide, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's like, hey, I tried without using one, can't do it. Who knows, maybe we found a glitch. Like, oh, it's supposed to be this, but because it glitched, you actually had to do this, this, and this. Which you'd never think of because it was glitched. Oh shit, I just saw a shiny, I didn't even see that. Oh, so it's just a Minotaur, alright. A very big one.
Can't let that thing run free so close to the end. Have to take the bull by the horns. Nice try.
Get down.
Get him. Over here.
Nice try.
Over here. This one. Over here. This one.
Come on.
Over here.
Fuck it. Beast mode. Fucking stun him already.
Too slow.
You're finished.
There we go. I've picked up like 4 of those already.
The locals will sleep easier without him at their gate.
That was the shiny that I saw. I was like, oh, hey, there's a mentor on top of you. Alright, let's go do that plus symbol. Okay, there's a plus symbol one around here. Usually, that's... Why is that not... Oh, now it pops up.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Wish I could take one of our birds.
Nope, other way.
I knew it was a good idea to have editors study alongside the children. It's really stoked their competitive spirit.
Are you gonna give me my shit?
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Get that. Ooh, 40? Nice.
I imagine Ty could get some
more than a
useful
freaking
silicon
big
too.
hunt does.
Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Use on board. Oh well.
Think me.
Here I was doing a bunch of hunts. Now I get to do more. For Bonking Pupo, so I have a billet that might just interest you. The Croc. Low chase, look around 10 wood. Are the ruins of a fallen airship. I'm gonna go near not long. Our ship? Lost ship? I want to go to Lost Wing. I hate Lost Wing. Who's gonna get out of there? Sounds like she was... I don't know. Or she took a wrong turn. Oh. This was head left. Ostrich or wing, whatever the fuck that ship's called. Shit! Huh. Who's a bitch? Man, this looks like it would be a wrong turn to me. Still taking time to recharge the big attack that I got. Am I going to want to be using fire attacks on a Bomb King? Probably not. Item. I didn't even see a thing that already. Oh, did I miss that? I say, sometimes you just gotta break down and use a guide, unfortunately. Oh, holy shit, I never would have seen that if I wasn't able to look at the big map. 20 and 9,000. 9,000.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
I don't see a stun bar on him.
Nice try.
Fuck it, there's no stun bar on. Did I just miss?
Get him. This one. Get him.
That was it. Didn't seem any bigger than the other bombs I fought before. I'll take the 1100 though.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If Hawaii needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Pigs.
And what can I do? You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
Here we go. Here then. There we go.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
So what do you give me in return?
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that, huh?
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use
I
it
can
to
hold
breathe
more
new life
potions?
into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. But I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
All right. Currently. Yeah, we got time.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goops has an indomitable rival.
All right, Clive. Asterix, Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
I was gonna say, how'd you fall for that?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Oh, I should go to Karen first and get
Well, don't just stand there, go. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
my dear boy. My duty to Canberra. Can I mention not only agree to share the kind of
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what?
Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset.
Yep.
Seems that
womp
way.
womp.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
We really moved our hideaway like 10 feet. Get in now.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Aww. Yes, you may.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
Alright.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
Uh-oh.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
So you sugar like a crying baby. You're gonna hurt her doing that.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll
Hey,
get me
Goots.
things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Let's go. Onward. What a great
How are
on
you
now.
feeling?
Better. Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Ooh, pretty.
This one. Get him. This one.
Kind of wish that a little bit. Oh well.
Come on.
So what do you think?
I think y'all gonna die out here.
How nice. They have a hideaway of their own. And if you ever want to see it again, pay the toll.
did that lightning attack way too early.
Get him! Nice try.
Baby Shaw.
We've done the Republic a service.
Nope, no goodies. No glowies or foxes.
Ready, go?
And went in the wrong direction.
Thanks, girl.
That was a bit of a waste.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Hold on, get there. Wait, you're yapping. Getting all the gil in the world that I don't really need. Holy shit.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted.
And they're pretty badass.
Expand. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us.
Roll out. Ba-da-da-bum-ba. Roll out.
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Fuck, another one?
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion.
I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Man, Cersei's just a bitch.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Can I go further than 10 feet without being attacked? Let's find out.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end. More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the Crystal's blessing.
I would still like to know if destroying the Mother Crystals slows down the spread of blight or not. And they never really explained that.
That'll do, girl.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass.
We better find our friend. He's a
Let's go
giant,
find
so
Goots,
it shouldn't
shall
be
we?
that hard to find. He's our sweet, lovable
He
giant.
must be around here somewhere.
Taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large one.
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goots.
You lost your pass.
Just tell us what happened.
Ah!
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bock lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
That kid, isn't it? Let's beat him.
Out of my sight, wretch!
What are you looking for?
A fine choice. You've a discerning eye. Thank you.
Any go bugs to sell? I do.
Just what I was looking for. You're sure you don't need it? You're welcome anytime.
Well, we're looking for red chocolate.
Bloody Crimson Caravan scooping up.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh,
or we kill
we're
you.
not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Just don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly.
He's a friendly
It's
giant.
told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traitors, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them.
So we just go around and beat up all the children.
Someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand.
All right, beat all the children.
Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait, but the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
Yes.
All right.
Mission, beat up 10 children.
Will help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
So you finally find that tree stump, DS parody.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. On your trader's pass?
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
They just go around, cut the legs off of every child you come
trying
across.
to track
Gotcha.
down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
The finest earthenware from the free cities! All but unbreakable! Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar.
Move into the
should come with
country
me.
and eat me a lot of
Life will be
peaches.
different there.
Fish for sale! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
That's what we want. We cut your leg off. Have fun stealing shit when you can't walk.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Remember when half the people coming through here were the traders?
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take them.
Finest everywhere from the free cities.
You look like you want to lose a leg.
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Best of luck finding the culprits.
Did you hear about the Empire's Black Shields? Apparently they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers.
What a waste!
Oh, someone else wants to lose a leg.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
I bet you cut his leg off, you'll be a lot more talkative. First, the words would be screaming, but hey.
Go and bother someone else, will you? I've got my trader's pass and I'll be leaving as soon as
The little scamps you'll see running around here might be naughty.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job. Doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
I guess we'll only take a foot, not a whole leg.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Gotta run all this way. They won't let me go any faster. I can't bring in my
the
chocobo.
refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
And now you're all
I've
dead.
noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
I don't think your sword's very good for cutting, but I bet you poke him in the knee with that.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Well, how about you run?
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen.
Thank you.
Like, I gotta chase after him. Light jog.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you.
Now cut your legs off. Don't run away again.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go
Or
against
someone
them
cut your
anyway.
legs off, we don't care.
If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him!
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Like that, it's 7 o'clock.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then.
And we start with cutting out this kid's legs.
Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then?
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Yay, more jogging.
There's that then.
Daddy!
There are no crystals here.
I still got there faster.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own. I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot of them.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Fewer mouths to feed, fewer mouths to give guilt to.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Bokland! Kill him! Kill them all!
Get him!
Let's try.
There we go. Yay, we stopped the pickpockets. Although we didn't get to cut any of their legs off them. That's terrible. I can't believe we joke about
Huh. And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course.
You know, it'd be really fucked up if Theodore
Be
wasn't.
sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
What if Theodore's not her brother? Or he is, but he's. part of the gang that's stealing. Oh, that would be fucked up.
Let's go.
Like, she didn't mention a brother. What if she doesn't have one? I'm like, oh hey, he stole everything. What? I don't have a brother. What are you talking about? But your brother, he helped us. That's all well and good, but I don't have a brother. Oh shit. Oh, that'd be fucked up.
I can walk from here.
Can, yes. Want to, no.
That's that then.
I mean, I'm hoping he's on our side, but I think it'd be really messed up and a good twist if he wasn't.
Bloody crimson cameras.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly.
What is
Would
that
it now?
supposed to mean?